Whew. Welcome everybody to Unnecessary News. Oh man, my face still hurts from when Bulk Logan came out of nowhere and sucker punched me. Uh, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna dance. What's up, everyone? The name's Ernesto Corvida, and we got quite a show for you today. Let's start off with some stories. Ah, dang, this is really smart. Whew. Bulk Logan, he can really throw a punch, if you know what I mean. That's tender. That is tender. Our first news story is coming to you from the last video store. You remember those video stores with their VHS tapes and their popcorn and their VHS tapes. Good memories, good times, good times. You just go with your parents, they let you pick maybe one or two movies, watch them at home, then you rewind them, and bring them back. I never rewound them. I was like, that ain't my job. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty, well, let's go to that. I'm gonna ice this baby. Ooh, ooh, man. Oh wow! No way! I thought all these places closed down.
Hey, sir, how can I help you?
Hey, whoa! Man, I'm just like bugging out right now because I thought everything went straight digital, man.
Nah, man, there's lovers of every kind out there, and a lot of people love analog video. They just love the warmth of the VHS and the DVD, and they like the hassle over anything else.
Wow. You got a lot of great movies already on the shelf.
Was there something you were looking for?
You wouldn't have anything like a section with one word movie titles?
When, we got a lot of separated sections. Not so much one-word movie titles. They're all alphabetical. We do have different genres: horror, classics, musicals, a little bit of the adult fare if you're
Oh,
interested.
whoa, whoa, whoa. Now I'm old enough to do all that, to see all that stuff. I used to walk in here all the time with my pops, and there was a curtain. He would walk through the curtain, and I wouldn't see him for like an hour later.
Right. Well, now we've got rid of the curtain,
Oh,
so it's completely exposed. In fact, that's our brightest section of the store. We like to shine a light right on it. We had some complaints before, and so we've taken our steps to correct them. But honestly, that's the only section that's keeping us afloat.
yeah, I walked right by those flashlight looking things. Well, anyway, yeah, I'm into horror and stoner movies, obviously. So I don't know if you
Oh,
got any Cheech and Chong or Peach and Bong, whatever those movies are called.
sure. We do have a lot of horror. There is actually a horror pot genre.
Wow, I'd like
Yeah.
to learn more about that.
Well, it's pretty new. It's after people got tired of the torture porn, and they preferred to see people scared, but also kind of chill.
Okay, okay, I can dig that.
So yeah, and it's there's not a lot of titles, but the ones that are there are pretty good as long as you're stoned.
Okay, okay, okay. So you okay, there's horror movies. Man, you look really familiar. I feel like I've seen you when I was younger walking through here.
Oh, I mean, listen. I'm a big film buff. I've been here when I wasn't working here. I was visiting here. This was a big part of my life. I've watched every single movie in this theater, in this entire store.
Wow, I bet that took a whole lifetime. Well, yeah, you said you watched them all, so
Well, I'm only 52.
that'll do it to you.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, I'll gladly take some of those horror pop movies and then a couple of those dirty ones.
Okay, well, I mean, I can't. I'm legally not allowed to hand you any of the dirty films. You have to
Okay.
go and touch them yourself. that's I don't really want to touch them anyway.
Well,
Um,
I mean, I know that rule. You touch it, you buy it.
yeah.
If you
So
get any other fluid on there, then you definitely have to buy
I don't want to know about that, sir. I don't know.
it.
You want to start an account?
Yeah, start me up. Is it cool if I
Oh,
skateboard in here?
yeah. Oh no, skateboards, dogs, bikes, everything's cool here. Okay.
What about this?
Well, sir, that's I know we're kind of an ode to the 80s and 90s,
Yeah.
but smoking indoors is just completely gross and out of the question.
Okay. So that hasn't changed.
That hasn't changed at all.
All right, ring me up, man.
All right, we're gonna have to fill out. This is a simple 6-page membership form. It requires all the common stuff: your name, address, telephone number, social security number, PIN, everything.
6 pages.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
What?
Screw that. I'm gonna just watch whatever's online.
Sir, online's not as good. You can't touch it. You can't collect the case. Case will never love you. Digital never loves you.
Yes. Ooh, that feels way better. Man, I could have used a little bit of that to make my eye feel better. Well, I couldn't find any ice in my fridge, but I found this frozen crab. Frozen crab, and it's doing the trick. Well, I've got more news for you. Here's a story from. Come on, people. We've talked about this. Turn off your damn phones. Be professional while we're recording the show. Here's a story from. It's hard finding a new home sometimes, and you just want to ask the locals. Is this a good house to live in? Is that a good house to live in? Was anybody murdered in that house over there? The big nice one. Sometimes it's just nice to have people tell you straight up, you know what? This is what's going on. So we take you now to the story from a trailer park. Oh, God, my eye hurts. I gotta learn stuff defense or something.
La cucaracha, right. Ooh, hello, sir.
What's up?
I'm just looking for a
You
brand
looking
new,
for
brand new mobile home.
I take it you mean brand new to you.
Yes, to me, I've lived in a little van all my life, and I'm ready to upgrade. So,
All right, that's cool. That's cool because none of these are that new.
okay.
They're like super old, super lived in. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like my flip flops.
So you're saying they have some character?
Oh, they got a lot of character. They got a lot of character. They got a lot of history. They got a lot of smells, a lot of odors, a lot of things you do not want to step on.
Okay, well, that's fine by me. What about this little casita over here, this mobile casita? You tell me anything about
Yeah, that's one of our popular single models. It's got a kitchen 6x6.
kitchen?
Got a bathroom 2x2. Not more than you need, but probably less than you want.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a string of groundhog murders in that place several years ago, and it has gone unclaimed up until now.
Groundhog murders. Those little fuzzy fellows?
Yeah, the little fuzzy guys who eat a lot of vegetables at your garden. Yeah. Well, see, I was renting with this groundhog family for a while. Nice couple. 2, 3 little groundhogs roaming around. And yeah, apparently the Papa Groundhog was seriously into drugs. And you know what they say? Don't get high on your own supply. And the groundhog drug dealer came by, and it was not a pretty sight. I've been cleaning up for ever since then.
Wow. That's not gonna be no bueno for me.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's kind of that'll attract kind of a niche kind of character. You know what I mean?
People who love.
You're a concealing kind of guy. Yeah.
Okay, so I don't want that one. It looks like you got a couple other casitas over there too.
Sure, sure. That's our 1.5 wide model right there in the middle. If you can see that. Yeah. And that was once.
Big.
Yeah, that was once rented out by a celebrity.
Oh.
Yes. Mr. Robert Blake. You might have known him as Beretta. Seems that after, he was completely exonerated of murdering his wife, which he apparently, in the eyes of the law, did not do. He had a string of some rough luck, but that rough luck turned out roses for us because we had our very own celebrity right here in this estate.
Wow.
He'd be
The
here.
The only celebrity I saw one time was Gabriel Iglesias, and he was eating a giant taco. We all cheered him on, but man, that was wow. Blake,
Yeah, there was nothing fluffy about Blake. Let me tell you, he was as sharp as an edge, and he'd cut you if he wanted to. But not the most cleanly of guys. I got to be honest with you. That whole place is unseemingly sticky. Is what the cops called it.
Sticky.
Unseemingly sticky.
Unseemingly sticky. Well, that's no bueno for me, senor.
All right. Well,
at least two more houses over here.
Well, I only got one because the one right next to that one is currently being rented, but it is by somebody who is contemplating suicide.
Oh, so they just haven't committed yet, is what they're saying.
Right. No, I don't think it's serious. It's a writer. They're writing. I think they're just trying to get into their work. You know them writer types. They wanna live the lives that they create, but they're too afraid to live them.
They want to put their blood, sweat, and tears and semen into the writing pen or computer.
Yeah. A lot of pen semen in there. Let me tell you. But check back in a couple weeks. You never know. But that leads us to the last one.
Okay.
The last one on the left, as we like to call it. Because nothing good has ever come out of that house.
No.
No, let me be honest with you. It's the baddest house on the block on the worst block in the neighborhood. You know
Oh
what I'm
my.
saying? Yeah.
Yes, I know. I know plenty about blocks of cocaine and selling it.
Oh, you do. You do. Oh, do you know any groundhogs?
I only know raccoons.
Oh,
Where I'm from, their noses are stuffed and their eyes are blacker than midnight.
oh, so you're from Rhode Island?
Yes.
I know. Yeah, I'm familiar. I heard tell about the raccoons, but they don't run around here. But,
I rode to Rhode Island on a boat. Now I'm here.
Well, listen, if you're that bad a dude and you know all about that kind of stuff, I feel like it might be a perfect fit for you.
I think I'm gonna fit in quite nice in this neighborhood, senor.
Okay. All right. Well, I just got this simple 6-page form.
Oh,
Fill out. It's just normal lease.
6 páginas. No, hombre, este señor quiere que firma esta mierda. Yo no voy a chinga tu madre, güey.
Is that your social security number?
I think that's starting to look better. Oh man, cocaine beavers, huh? I've had to wrestle with a couple of those fellas before. Well, it looks like it's time for that sponsor. All right, this week's sponsor's rum. Let's see. Oh, crap. From Bulk Logan, that hard-hitting SOB. Well, we need the money anyway. Check out this week's sponsor. It helps you get juiced up before you get down to clown, or before you go mountain biking, or you're ready to do a backflip off the mini ramp. This just might be for you. Warning. Lots of side effects. Enjoy.
You What's up, mother truckers? It's your boy, Bulk Logan, your favorite independent wrestler, brother. And I'm here in my gym. Look at these jabronis. Yeah, Max, way to hold an arm. Yeah, I'm training these fools. Good job, little Chucky. You'll be buff as me in no time. I'm here to bring you a product so crazy, so nuts, so delicious. It's banned in 30 countries, brother. That's right. I'm talking about Cobra Venom, brother. That's right. This stuff right here, brother. It'll make your mind explode, brother. Warning. This stuff is badass, brother. And it'll make you badass, brother. If you're gonna pump it up in the gym, or you're gonna make consensual love afterwards, you'll be erect with energy to live life to the fullest, to live a thick, hearty, veiny life, brother. Just like a cobra. 50% cobra venom, 50% bull juice. That's right. We combine DNA from a cobra and a bull and put it in this bad boy, brother. Cobra venom, brother. Ooh, this stuff, baby. It gets me worked up. Ooh, I just got finished lifting 400 pounds of meat, brother, and I donated it to an elementary school because I'm crazy, but also I think about the less fortunate, mother trucker. So if you think you got what it takes, if you want to step your workout or your lovemaking to the next level, Cobra Venom, brother. Get erect at life. I'm gonna get some right now. Don't worry about me, guys. I've already left this planet. I feel the power. The Cobra Venom. The bull testosterone. I gotta have more. Feel it. The energy. It's going through my mind. My senses are heightened. Ooh, I'm ready to have a crazy workout and have a consensual threesome afterwards. Cobra Venom, brother. Get erect at live, brother. Take it away, Dave Van Kirk. I know he likes it. Hey, Max. You look good, man. You look good. Ooh. Let's go out for dinner. I'll treat you nice. Cobra Venom.
Hey everybody, Dave Van Kirk here. I just want to say what a big fan I am of Cobra Venom. I drink it all the time, whether it's I'm getting ready for a big improv show or going bouldering with my wife. When I get that big juicy glass of Cobra Venom in my hands and put it straight down my gullet, I know I'm going to have a super productive day. And I literally just set it down. I just drank the entire 16-ounce can, and I gotta say, did it get hot in here all of a sudden? It's just like somebody just turned off the air conditioning. I'm just like I'm just super flushed right now. It's it's like it's literally hot to touch my face, and I'm the one touching my face. Anybody else? Is the room getting smaller? Am I in an escape room? Oh, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Oh, it's my left hand feels like it wants to kill. I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah, nap sounds good.
Wow, that actually looked pretty good. I tell you what, he hits hard, and man, he could do a hell of a promo. Good job, Buck Logan. No hard feelings. Well, maybe just a little. Alrighty, folks. More news is on the way. We got a story. Oh shit. Live from the south side of San Antonio, we have a crime scene. Yeah, let's see what's going on over there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, please back up. Please back away. The crime scene is we're still finding bodies, people. Well, there's a guy bent over there. Couple of ladies sadly bent over by that car over there. It's not right. I woke up, came right over, and I just started puking all over because the smell of death is intoxicating and it's pungent and it is very, very bad. Yeah. We got the team in the back. We're just waiting on our super secret private eye, whatever. I don't really care about that. I think they hype him up too much. He's supposedly really good at his job, but please stay back. You can take pictures, but please just stay back for the love of God. We have no.
Get him away.
Oh, sounds like he's coming in.
All right.
Hello there.
What do we got, Sergeant?
Well, there's at least half a dozen dead bodies, sir.
Half a dozen, huh?
Yep, half a dozen, and we still haven't found a murder weapon.
No murder weapon. Have they been searched? Have these bodies been searched?
Well, I was under strict orders to wait for you, sir. They say you're the best at what you do.
Well, I appreciate that. But I think we better get busy because these bodies ain't gonna search themselves.
All right, Detective Hampson.
All right. Lean on me, Sarge. What about this guy who's been over?
Well, this guy over here is a minority. He's bent over. It looks like he just finished his shift at the Taco Bell. Yeah, he's pretty hunched over. But I don't see anything poking out of him.
You don't just look with your eyes, okay?
Okay.
You don't just look in what's in their pockets or what they're wearing. You got to get deep inside a person to find out what they're all about, and that's where the secrets hide.
All right, if you say so, Detective Hampson. I'm gonna. Oh man, I just got my manicure. All right, I'm gonna reach in.
Get in there.
Oh God. Whew.
All right. See what happens when you look.
Dear God, it's a helmet.
It's a helmet. But whose helmet? Is it the helmet of the perpetrator, or is it the helmet of the victim? Only one way to find out. Let me touch it.
There you go. Take a feel.
Ah, I saw it.
You saw it.
Saw it. The perpetrator. The victim knew the perpetrator. It was a blood relative,
Okay.
an uncle,
Mm-hmm.
or someone old enough to be an uncle,
Okay.
and strong enough to physically shove a helmet inside of another person.
Mm.
All right, but that's all I saw. I feel like if I see more, if I touch more, I'm gonna find out more.
All right. Well, there's plenty of bodies. There's a Anglo type over here.
All right,
It looks like he just finished his shift at Starbucks.
right.
That green apron on, but he's bent over as well. Hmm.
We'll ignore the green apron.
Mm-hmm.
What you got to do to find out what that person is really about.
All right. You know what? I'm going in.
Go in.
All right. Let me grab this song bit. Oh my. Oh dear Lord.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whew, it's a keyboard.
Now, would you have been able to find that by dusting for prints?
No, sir.
No.
Detective, sir. No.
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 Let me touch it.
Ugh. There you go. Do your thing.
Ah! I saw it.
What'd you see?
Saw it. That victim was in an 80s synth cover band that only played Scritti Politti
Mhm.
with the person who's the perpetrator, who's the uncle of that guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's all. There's one more body that's bent
Sure.
over. Let me reach in there. I think we're
All right.
getting closer.
We're getting somewhere.
It's a rotund female.
Yeah.
And it looks like she didn't have a job. Let me let me reach in.
Wait a minute. Sergeant, are you
Yeah.
really prepared to make that statement? I mean, what about, I understand you're a detective, but what if your detective skills make you realize that this woman does not have a job? I want to hear it from you.
Okay. Well, Detective Sampson. Clearly the Cheeto crust on her fingernails and her pedicure that's at least 4 weeks old. I may not be the smartest guy, but my eyesight, I tell you, it's like an eagle. And she's wearing an American Eagle shirt. And there's something in her pocket. Oh, it's food stamps.
All right, that was a test,
Mm.
and you passed.
All right, I'm going
Good
in.
job. All right.
All right, the last one. I think. Oh God, she's huge. 6 pages.
All right, well, we just got to fill those out, turn them into the appropriate place, and we'll probably have this crime solved.
You don't want to touch these?
No, I mean, it's probably asking for just basic information, name, address, social security number. I think we're good if you sign it out. I think
All
we're good.
right.
All right, everybody. That's a wrap for me. I've solved this crime. Clean this up. Nothing else to see here.
I'm gonna go
You're
wash
busy.
my hands.
Wow. Wow. I didn't even know you could hide things up there. Makes me rather curious what I can sneak through airport security. Well, folks, that's the end of our show. Thank you for watching Unnecessary News. Thank you to Dave Van Kirk for joining us on the fun and, laying down a testimonial for Cobra Venom. I'm going to go feed my parrot. I haven't fed him in days, and he's awfully pissed off. And I might go to the doctor. I think this eye is probably infected. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have put the crab legs on there. Oh, but I'll have that for dinner. All right, folks, take care.